a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, or Rage in the Cage, Canis in Uranus, the only thing that matters, which means he's gotta beat the game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for a wife. I was the greatest wrestler in history. Nobody ever walked out of an arena without saying, God, Ric Flair put on a show tonight. Holy, he did it all. Come out here and let's see what the Nature Boy has got for you.
I would give her that credit, but other than that, no, she's not on the level like the other girls. No, of course not.
I'll say this: when you're at the bottom, you only have one place to go, which is up. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, all jokes aside, she has come a little ways from where she used to be.
Yeah, but
if you ever watch her when she actually wrestles someone like Paige, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, it's like it's like they have to slow down for her.
Yeah, cause like most of her offense to me is like on the map. Doesn't it seem that way? Like it's on the map. Like
were you trying to say that she does her best work on her back?
I didn't say that. You did. I wouldn't even pause. I wouldn't even go in there this time. Pause. When I say pause, ladies and gentlemen, we thinking negative. So I say pause. That's what no pause. No, like was she on her knee? You know what? I'm not gonna say whatever. I was gonna say was she on her knees, but okay, whatever.
Well,
you have.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, I mean it's not a PG show. Shit. See,
no, it's not. No, this is not PG. This is Attitude Era.
Much. Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have The Rock, but okay. But my to go backtrack for a second. When they first came up, and you heard recently that it might have been John Cena who went to Vince and said basically I'll let my girlfriend or whatever the hell she is to him hold the belt. They was gonna get the belt to Charlotte.
Yep.
So my thing was they could have did basically if he didn't run his mouth. I don't know if it's true or not. If it's not, shame on whoever made that rumor. But if Charlotte came up and Brie Bella, okay, do you remember who Brie Bella? Not Brie, sorry, Nikki Bella. Before you probably don't remember because I damn sure don't remember. Before Stephanie came out and announced the Divas Revolution, do you remember who she had a match against? Was it Paige? She had a storyline with Paige, right? And Paige.
Yeah, that's where this whole thing started.
Okay, so what if that was done? Paige was done. She's done with that, and they had Charlotte come up. If that would have been 1-on-1, fine. Like I mean, with the Divas, okay, she come up a couple weeks down the line. She had Becky Lynch. She need help. It'd be 2-on-3 situation. Fine. Don't put Paige. I don't know where I would put Paige in this scenario. I probably wouldn't put her in the scenario. I had Becky Lynch, or you know what? No. Keep Becky Lynch in NXT. She could be down there with Bayley. This is just my prediction. Keep her in NXT with Bayley. Let them.
This is Keda booking right now.
Yeah, a little bit. This is my. It's probably messed up, but this is my booking. So keep her down there with Bayley. The hugger. Keep them down there. I like them. Bring Charlotte up, and she gotta find some way to beat the Bellas or beat Nikki for the belt. That would've been fine. Now when Naomi and what's her name, Tamina, and then they come out because remember they was like they by themselves, they don't listen to.
Yeah, they not supporting anybody.
Right. So if they would have cut a promo, but like I'm the baddest girl, I'm the boss, bring Sasha Banks in that storyline. Two totally different storylines. Two different ones had Sasha. I'm not saying put the black girls to the black, put the white girl. No, that's not what I'm saying. But it makes sense in this scenario. Not because the color of the skin. No, absolutely not. Put her let Sasha Banks versus them. Sasha's the heel. They heels too, but the crowd gonna make Sasha Banks face anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Basically like how they doing now.
Exactly. So, and you would have had good matches between Naomi and Sasha. I mean, Naomi is athletic. I mean, she's not like the Bellas. The Bellas, she's way better than them. So they can have a nice storyline with them. Well, Tamina, she just be the bodyguard. Who cares? But and then it go back to Charlotte. Had her like if they would have had the storyline right now, her trying to beat beat the Titan thing, whatever. They could have had that fight and then had her rematch at Night of Champions. That would have been fine if the storyline was that to me. Now, how would you book it? If they all three came, I wouldn't even put Becky Lynch. I would just kept her down there. How would you book it? Like just like a mini booking. How would you book them come up until this point, or like you could just skip?
Well, you know what? Because you made perfect sense with that. I don't think I would change.
Oh,
it makes sense. It just makes sense.
It's hard for me to put this on Twitter because I have so much to say, and it's like
140 characters.
That too, but it's like that too. But you could minimize. It's hard to say. That's another reason we started podcast because we just want to voice our opinions. Like we're a fan show. We just want to voice our opinions, and if y'all had something to say, hit us up on Twitter, and then you probably be a guest down the line. That's fine. Everyone has different opinions. That's cool. But that's why I see the booking. Like I see it like that's an I would have booked it. But off to the Divas. I'm done with the Divas. Okay, we are done with the Divas. What was the next match or the segment? I don't know when I started watching it exactly. I can't remember.
Well, I don't fully remember exactly what happened next because see, for anyone who doesn't follow me on Twitter or or if you do follow me on Twitter, you probably noticed that a lot of times during Monday Night Raw, I will tweet that the second hour kills me and kind of puts me to sleep. So during the second hour, I tend to kind of, zone out, and I kind of focus. I try to focus more on what's going on Twitter opposed to actually watching the show. Because if I watch the show, I might end up falling asleep and missing the whole thing.
He always go to sleep, but not recently because I've been nagging him. So
plus, I broke that streak last week of staying up watching the whole show.
Yep, you did. I'm so proud of you. I have a tear coming out my eye right now. Ooh,
okay, Ric Flair.
Oh, Dad. Oof. Nah, not them type of tears.
No. That's from that old pro. His post match Royal Rumble win when he said I'm with a tear in my eye. But
oh, okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking about when he fake retired quotations, and when he versus Shawn Michaels as a
when he never retired.
Yeah, pretty much. TNA don't count. So, but yeah, when that's why I was thinking of crying. Like no, I wasn't doing that type of crying. So,
but so I might skip something, but the next segment that kind of had me in a up in arms type of way was the whole when Ryback did his promo in the ring. And keep it once again, I'm going to bring this up there. They're in Memphis, and when he does the whole basically tribute homage, if you will, to the Honky Tonk Man, and the crowd was pretty much dead silence for that whole thing. Now, I'm not the biggest Honky Tonk Man fan. I mean, Keda, I know Honky Tonk Man is before your time in a sense. He vaguely is during my time, to rip off Triple H original theme music. But but I mean, no, like I say, I wasn't the biggest Honky Tonk Man, but I think whenever somebody does a tribute or homage or something to someone, especially in their own hometown, you would think that the crowd would be up for that, but they was completely dead for it. And So what is your take on that?
Time out. You know what? That's when I came in. I started watching Raw. Was because I think I was on the phone at this point. I can't remember, but I think I was watching Raw like on and off. But I remember this. I remember him and Kevin Owens. I was like, God, this crowd. Remember, I was like, the crowd was on and off. Like when the parts I saw, they was pumping. Then I saw this part. I was like, damn. I don't know if it's Ryback or is it Kevin Owens. It was just like dead to me in a way. It was like, is he reading a script? I did think that. I was like, is he reading a script or is he?
You think he was like Rocky and had his lines written on his arm?
Pretty much. I mean, but you know what? I would say Ryback shirt. I like your shirt for some reason. I don't know why. I probably won't buy it, but I like your shirt. Like, I don't know why. I think it's like blue and orange. I like your shirt. It fits him. It fits him in a way. But back to that promo, it was just like, I don't know, like he gave it. Ryback gave it all of his might, and Kevin Owens just standing there like yeah,
like he was bored.
Yeah, like shit. Let me just go in the back and eat some nachos or something. Like, fuck this. Like that's what he was just like, okay, and then he just walked away. You know.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't really care. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. They might have a good match at Night of Champions because remember this past year, you remember it was certain pay-per-views we were like, oh, this is gonna be shitty, and then the show was good. So let's hope the show is actually good. I'm gonna knock on wood, y'all gonna hear it. Knock on wood, real hard, like till my knuckles bleed. But it's like okay, like. They just throw this storyline together, I think, 2 weeks ago or a week ago? Like, this is recent.
Probably so. I mean, I didn't even know they were feuding with each other, to be honest with you. I really
It was last week, I think. Because I think he was watching the matches. I don't know how. I don't know. They just dive right in and they don't know what the hell they doing. But
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's how
it works with
yeah, especially with a 3-hour show.
Which needs to go back to 2 hours, but we'll talk about that at a different time.
Yeah, we have a little mini rant about that. But what came after that? I can't remember. Was it the main event, or was it Cesaro?
Wait, Cesaro was on the show?
Yeah, he had a match. I think. Damn.
Yeah.
I think he had a match.
If he had a match, I don't remember.
Oh shit. Oh maybe. Hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. It felt like he had the match against somebody and the crowd was on his side. Oh shit, hold on. No, he real life had the match, Jay. Don't make me turn my TV on. Let me Google it real quick.
I don't remember.
The crowd was behind. I don't know who he versus though. Oh damn. I don't think it was The Miz. Was it The Miz?
I have no clue.
It was
like I said, that's what I mean by that second hour. It zones me out.
No, I think this was right, but I'm thinking this was with Oh no, I think I skipped to the end. I think the next thing was the well, we talked about that, didn't we? The Nikki Bella versus that don't count. So I think it was Cesaro. I'm trying to Google it. Monday night.
No, actually, no, we didn't talk about Nikki and Charlotte.
We did.
We didn't talk about their match yet. No, we didn't.
Oh, we did Sasha and Paige. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once again, I'll hand the floor. The floor to you. You can.
You can start out on typing. I'm trying to find. Okay. Well, the match itself, I don't remember the moves. But the only thing I remember is the end. When she won, I was just
skip to the end.
Yeah, skip to the end. Shit. I mean, no. Rewind a little bit. She did a drop kick to Charlotte, and I'm just like, oh, that looks so shitty. Like the match was okay. It wasn't good. It was okay.
Yeah.
But like you said, the girls, they call them the Four Horsemen, but they have to slow down for the Bellas. Like they really had to slow down because they're not used to them. Like I think I heard, maybe you heard it too. Like they was like basically Sasha Banks don't look like she felt comfortable in the main roster yet, and I guess she feel comfortable. Well, not just her. I think all of them don't feel comfortable wrestling the other girls because they don't know them in the ring. I guess I would too.
Well, not so much that they don't know them in the ring, is that they. I mean, because on the main roster, they basically slow you down. Yeah, they slow them down in NXT too, especially ones who come from like, more indie promotion where it's spot after spot after spot after spot. But on the main roster, they slow them down to the point of where you got a 3-hour show, so it's all built around TV. Whereas NXT is not built around TV because it's on the network, so there's no true commercials and stuff like that. So it's just a show. But on the main, you gotta block around commercials. You got time segments, this, that, and the other. So I think they're not used to that whole thing.
Okay.
And when I say about slowing them down, too, as far as Nikki Bella and Brie is not true wrestlers.
They late.
Yeah, they wrestlers because they wrestle, but at the same time, it's not ingrained in them to be that's what they want to do. They actually want to move on and do other things.
Yeah, just keep them on the Total Diva show. I'd be fine with that. Have them in the back.
Yeah, that's more their thing.
Yeah, let them do that. Go in the back, do a little hospital thing, and go. That's fine. I don't want to see them on my TV.
But when you have someone like Charlotte, who literally was born into the business and grew up wanting to be in the business, that's her thing. When you have someone like Becky Lynch, who once again started at a young age, that's what they wanted to do. Paige, the same way, her family and their story, that's what she wanted to do. So Sasha Banks, she was a fan and that's what she wants to do. So when it's ingrained into you and that's what you want to do, you go at it totally different than it just being a job. And that's how I feel like the Bellas go at. It's just a job to them. So they do enough to get the job done, but it's not truly what they want to do.
Okay. Well, yeah. You put it that way, yeah. I found it, though. It was Cesaro versus Rusev. And
how the hell did I miss that?
I don't know. It was like I think it was before the Sting match, actually. Because I told you I started watching at the end of the show. More. A little bit. Well, it was on and off, but I saw that part. It was, basically what happened was it was Cesaro. The crowd was behind him. Like they love him.
Well, when isn't the crowd behind Cesaro?
I know, but it was like I saw more Cesaro signs this Raw than I saw last Raw. I wasn't paying attention, bro.
That Cesaro section is growing. It's growing huge.
Yeah, oof. Let's hope he win the Royal Rumble, huh? But it was Cesaro versus Rusev. It was a pretty good match. Like I have nothing against the match. But going to the I forgot.
Well, who won the match?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. It was Cesaro because of Dolph Ziggler. He came down there and gave I call her Summer Rae. Well, I call her Lana Ray. But Summer Rae, he came down and gave her a gift to distract Rusev. And Cesaro did this. He's so freaking strong. He did, I think he did a roll-up pin, but with his legs. If I'm wrong, please let me know. It was like a roll-up with his legs. I think he won, and he won the match by the distraction of Dolph Ziggler and Rusev was just like kirking off, like what happened? He kirking off at her, and no, let me back up for a second because when he won, you know how like your music hit, Cesaro music hit. And I think Dolph Ziggler super kicked him. Yeah, he super kicked him before he actually got to celebrate indefinitely. Like, you know how you put your hands up and your music come on? And even, I don't think it lasted more than 5 or 10 seconds. And he super kicked him and he went outside the ring. And Rusev like trying, he's so like a motherfucker, Jay. He's so like, when he was just like, what happened? What? He was just like in the daze. And Summer Rae got the gift that, Dolph gave her. Basically, I think it was in rings or something. I don't remember what it was. It's not important. But she had to have her back, and she's like he's up there walking dizzy and to the back and stuff, and he was selling that super kick. And then after that, that's when Dolph and Cesaro started celebrating. I don't know if many people were gonna bring that up, but it was his celebration was cut real short. I don't know they was on a lack of time. Because we gotta get your time to Big Show, because he's the main event, he's the main event. So, but after that, I don't think you saw this either. They went backstage, and you saw Rusev. Imagine he's still selling it now. The super kick. He go in there. He said something to her. He shut the door. She opened the gift, and then he was like, "Get in here, woman," or something. He said crazy to her, and she's like, "I'm coming," and that was the end of that. I don't think we care really about their. I don't care about their feud. So who cares? But the main event.
Sting versus the Big Show.
Yes, you handle this one because I'm drinking water. So that's all you.
All right. So, I mean, it had been built up. That was what one of the big announcements that Triple H made was that Sting. The big announcement: Sting making his first Monday Night Raw in-ring debut against the Big Show. Now, I know a lot of people on Twitter kind of went crazy, not in a good way, over that. I mean, yeah, they was happy that Sting was, wrestling on Raw. It just the fact that it had to be against Big Show. And I had no problem with the one-on-one match being between Sting and Big Show.
I didn't want to see that.
No, I'm going to tell you why I had no problem. Remember, I'm a WCW guy.
Yeah, I did see that on Twitter. I did see that.
So that's reminiscent of back in the mid-90s when Big Show a lot of Giant, which they even alluded to when they were showing the flashbacks of Sting.
I was shocked.
When he won Starrcade 97, and Michael Cole says it. Look at who's hoisting Sting up on his shoulder. It was, at the time, he was just the Giant, but that was Big Show holding him up. So they even put history behind them having a matchup.
You know what? I'm sorry to stop you. We got to clap for WWE. They put history in a storyline. Yay!
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
But also, before I continue too, I thought it was interesting that they actually mentioned Hollywood.
Right, Hollywood.
I thought that was
HH, but not Red and Yellow. It's two different characters.
They just said Hollywood, and they didn't show him either.
I thought somebody said they saw the back of his head or something.
Well, yeah, you see the back of his head, but they don't show his face. It was like a real quick shot, and then they cut to where
you can't erase him from history. Yeah, what he did was wrong. We talk about that in a different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Hulk Hogan. Who cares? I mean, at this point.
And even before this whole thing, I was not a huge Hulk Hogan fan.
I know he wasn't. But
I was not a huge red and yellow fan. Excuse me.
You said his name.
Yeah, I said his name.
Red and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I'm sorry, red and yellow.
But so anyway, but 2 points I want to make in regards to the one-on-one matchup between Sting and Big Show. One, that was a WCW main event because you got Sting and you got Big Show. That's WCW right there. So for nostalgic purposes, I was happy about that. The second point, in which another thing that Michael Cole referenced as far as history, and which makes me wonder, was Triple H feeding him these lines because there was too much common sense knowledge being put on our airwaves? Not since Jim Ross has the commentary made that much sense. But anyway, when Michael Cole says that Memphis is where it all started for Sting, well, I think the USWF was Sting when he was part of the tag team known as the Blade Runners, along with Ultimate Warrior. That's where they started, in the USWF. That's where they started, which was in Memphis. So for him to be a part of that, main event, his first match on Raw is in the place where his career literally started. It's like people didn't know the history behind that. So that's another reason why I kind of was happy. Especially now, I knew it, like I say, the whole WCW thing I was excited about. I didn't know about the USWF where his career started in Memphis. I didn't know that part. So, but after hearing it, because I like history, that made me, excited for that. Okay, they honoring history here. They giving, something of worth, but then they ruined it.
Dun, 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 dun.
They ruined it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, no, he didn't ruin it. He didn't ruin it.
What?
When Seth runs out there first.
Oh, Kobe. Yeah.
Seth, and then they start double teaming Sting, and then that's when he runs out and helps Sting, and then that's when, all right, we're gonna make this a tag team match.
Wait a minute. Pause. You gotta do the a tag team match.
No, I can't do that. I might hurt my throat doing that. Hell, the way I just did it, the way I just tried to do his voice now, it hurt me. So.
I'm the game. No.
Yeah.
Pause. Okay, so have you ever realized when Triple H talk, he almost had like that preacher type of talk when he goes.
Yes.
He go. I am the game, and I'm like,
yes.
Breathe, damn it, breathe. You almost sound like Jim Ross, but less. Like, breathe, like chill out and breathe. Like, cause I was looking at Stephanie like, tell him to calm the fuck down. Like, we get it. But anyway, continue.
But yeah, so once they made that a tag team match, I just lost all interest in that main event.
Well,
and it wasn't because of him. It wasn't because of him. It was just the fact that instead of letting that main event be what it was originally planned to be, Sting versus Big Show. And of course, I know a lot of people like, well, that's what they always do. They start the matches one thing, and then they add people to it. But there was no reason to add anybody to it.
I mean, you know what? I'm not trying to be funny at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Sting was just like, oh, I'm out of breath, and then he didn't want to have a long match, or
okay.
or you know what? WWE was giving you we saw Sting at WrestleMania, but people who didn't watch Sting, who didn't watch the pay-per-view, they probably giving him, the fans who watched it on Raw, hey, this is Sting. You're gonna see him at Night of Champions, so we're gonna give you a preview of his ring work right now.
If you want a preview of Sting's ring work, watch WWE Network.
True, but I'm just saying for a person who don't have that, they're like, oh, who the fuck is this colorful man?
Well, if you don't have the network, there's a little thing called YouTube.
True, but it's $9.99. Go get it. Yeah, we plug in WWE, but go get it. Like, come on, it's $10. Jesus.
And it's free the first month.
Yeah. And you know what? What pisses me off? I mean, this is a small rant, real quick. Why you keep making freaking, not you? Well, why people keep making emails for it's free? So every month you're gonna make a free, after it's not free no more, an email. Just go by the damn network. It's $10. It's not like, if it was 20 to 30 to 40, I'd be like, all right, okay, once in the blue moon, you don't got the money, fine. Okay, it's $10 a month. Like, come on, like, yeah, what the fuck. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's some ridiculous people out there like that.
That's too much. But
yeah, it is. It's too much work.
Yeah, but back to the Sting main event.
But no, I was gonna say, but for anybody, and I was just joking in regards to about going to check out his ring work. But okay. I mean, if you don't think that he can do, I mean, it's against the Big Show.
I was joking when I said he had a breath. No, I was just joking. But
okay.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was just joking with that. But I was saying, like, maybe they was like, oh, we're gonna give you a preview what you're gonna see at Night of Champions for people who doesn't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so well, once again, they could have just now this is where I do my little booking. Everything still goes planned. It's 1-on-1. Okay. Sting gets the better of Big Show and is about to win. Seth Rollins runs out there and they start stomping him. And then if your guy decides to come out there and help him, end the show there.
Time out. Hold up. Pause. That is not my guy, okay? I do not like no. Okay?
Okay.
Ass.
But still, I mean, end the show with the four of them fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, end it like that. But there was no need to make it a tag team match. There really wasn't, and I'm getting tired of that whole thing of just adding people to the main event just for the sake of adding people to the main event. There was no need for that. Let the match be what it was built up to be.
Okay, but for a second, you said let all of them fight in the ring at the end, but Big Show doesn't have a storyline with these guys.
He's part of the Authority. That's all the storyline he needs.
No, he just came back with the. He was not with them weeks ago, a couple months.
He replaced. He's Kane's substitute.
Oh my God.
He's Kane's
He
substitute.
was, because Seth Rollins was by himself for a minute versus after Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of JJ Security. But he was by himself for a minute, so it's like, oh, the Big Show back with Authority again.
Yeah, but like I said, he's Kane's replacement. So, but still, but that's his connection. Let it go off the air with them fighting, because that's how they used to do a lot of times. Go off the air with guys just fighting in the ring. They don't do that no more. It tends to go off the air now. If you ever notice, with somebody staring at somebody, that's the only way it can end.
True.
It's always somebody staring at somebody. It's never just going off the air like it used to do.
Yeah.
Going off the air with people fighting.
You be like, oh, why did it go off? Like, we're not pumped like that no more, which is sad.
No, they don't leave you hyped up. They leave you disappointed.
Very true. Do they do that on NXT too? Do they have like a stir down or somebody attacks somebody, or they actually go off fighting too? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Or maybe they go off with the winner or something, but they going up the rant and then I don't know, But yeah, I mean, the main event was okay. People who didn't like me, I didn't like the main event. It was just like, okay, you gonna pit from you. I see what you're saying, but from people who's like in my generation or just don't care for the Big Show at all, it's like, why you got Sting versus the Big Show? Like, I know you told me the history, but it's like we don't want to see that shit. So when they announced it at the main event, I only watch it for the show and for we could discuss that. I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, and then the tag team match, I was like, I really don't care. Like, I was like,
that's my point.
And then I'm sorry, I looked at the time and I was like, oh, they're about to go off. Like, Raw about to go off, and Raw actually went off before 11:15. Congrats. Because you have a 3-hour show. What the fuck you need 11:05 for? Like, what the fuck you need that for now? Like, it's different. You went to 2 hours. That's okay. That's fine. Extra minute. You don't need that no more.
But somebody brought up a good point. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was you or if it was somebody else. They was like, why does they have to worry about going over time when they have the network?
I said that. Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Yeah, but you were right. What? Okay, yeah, okay, as far as time, as far as being in that building, because when they rent out them buildings, yeah, they have up until a certain point in time. But as far as going overtime and everything like that, they could just put that on the network.
Yeah, it could be like, hey, like for example, remember you were saying about the fighting and stuff? Man, imagine we had that back in the day, they fighting, and we all would be online, probably crash the damn thing, watching it. Yeah, at that time, not now. Probably no, God no. But it's like they should do that, or like, you know what, have like some Mondays. I don't know if it's like on the WrestleMania, like a pay per view, or like a big pay per view. Have like, hey, if you want to check out what's gonna happen next, or be like okay, for it go off the air, but it's like something like at the bottom of the screen, like, hey, check out W Network for the rest of this. Don't have the commentary say nothing. Just if people can read, or if you want them to say it, just like, hey, tune in if you want to see the rest of this on the network, something like that. Like, you keep plugging in the damn network, use the shit.
Yeah, you use it to your advantage.
Right. But yeah, so, was that end of Raw?
That was the end of Raw.
Okay.
That was the end of Raw. But that's not the end of our show.
I know, but we need to stop because it's almost 2 hours.
Well, how about this? How about we just wrap it up with these last little bit of stuff?
Okay, because remember we were talking about we were going to do 2 separate recordings.
Yeah, we did, but I think it'd probably be better if we just wrap it up with this last little bit of stuff that we got to talk about.
All right, well, hey, let's go, J-Man. Okay, so...
All right, so...
Night of Champions.
Before we do Night of Champions, just do a little wrestling news that we kind of heard about.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, I mean, the one thing that I heard a rumor in regards is that... Because remember I told you, I said, remember that you said Ethan Carter III?
Yeah.
Well, it's being rumored that WWE is looking at bringing him back. And when I say back, he actually was with WWE for a hot little minute.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And of course, they got rid of him because they didn't think he was about anything. He goes to TNA and he makes a name for himself. So he's a TNA made guy. People out there say, oh, TNA only has former WWE stars. But Ethan Carter III is a TNA made guy. That's how he made his name. So, and now that he's their champion, and I guess they see how good he's doing, they want to bring him back and probably try to cash in on his notoriety that he has now. So what do you think of that?
I mean, if they're gonna put him in NXT. That's awesome. I mean, that'd be good. I mean, they need more talent down there in NXT for right now. I don't see them bring him to the main roster. No, I don't see that at all. So take him to NXT, and then Finn Balor, if he's champion when he comes, that'd be a nice little feud. Or put him with Tyler Breeze, let them have a feud or something. Like it's guys down there in NXT that he could wrestle right now, because it's like a little hole right now to me in NXT.
Yeah, it is.
So I mean, that's good for them. Sucks for TNA, but it's good. It's good for NXT. I don't have a problem with it.
Actually, I don't think he should go back.
Really?
I don't think. If anything, he should.
If the company go down, you don't think he should go back?
No, he shouldn't. He should stay on the independent scene.
Oh, like AJ Styles?
AJ Styles, Drew Galloway, guys like that. He should stay on the independent scene. They doing better and actually doing what they love to do, just wrestle on the independent scene. Why you shouldn't have this? I know they always say that everyone wants to go to WWE to make that name, but if you are able to go wherever you want to go and get paid good money because of who you are, then why necessarily should you have to go to WWE to be stuck in stupid storylines?
True. Right. I mean, you put it that way, yeah, but WWE is they are that dominant force of machine. Like,
okay, perfect example of what I'm talking about is the guy that's there right now that is the number one contender for the World Heavyweight title. Talking about Sting. Sting in his heyday, he's the only major star to not work for WWE. He didn't do it in the prime of his career. Even after WCW was bought by WWE. But he went to TNA. He didn't go to WWE.
Okay, but when TNA was different before TNA, when it's like NWA or something?
When it first started, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But what I mean is, Sting could have easily went to WWE. He decided, no, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna stay kind of low key, to help this company, or this other company. I'm not gonna go to the big fish company type of deal. And Sting did not make his name in WWE. Is what I'm saying. So it's like for anybody for when people think that, to be the best in the world and this, that, and the other in wrestling, they have to go to WWE. No, you don't, because Sting didn't do it. Hell, Ric Flair didn't make his name in WWE. Dusty Rhodes didn't make his name in WWE. A lot of guys didn't make their names in WWE. And that's another thing that I don't get either with how they doing this now. Years ago, when known guys would leave from whatever company they was with and go to WWE, it's because they was already established. Now, it's like if a known person from another company go to WWE, they throw them in the NXT instead of putting them on the main roster. What does a 15-year veteran, and I'm talking about someone like Kevin Owens, why would you stick them in a developmental opposed to just throwing them right onto the main roster?
Because they wanted him to adapt to their style of wrestling.
But see, you can still do that and have them on the main roster.
Right, but they want him to, because I think Trevay said it before, like with Finn Balor when he came to NXT, he didn't know nothing about camera work.
No. Because he never had to deal with it.
Right. So it's like, I guess it helps them in a way to understand their style, like like how to walk down the ramp, whatever their style is. So I see why they went to NXT, but they shouldn't, like Kevin Owens. He went down there long, like Sami Zayn and all the rest of them. But I mean, he wasn't down there alone. But I see, yeah, he should have went to the main roster. It could have been somebody cutting the promo. He would have came out there. You'd be like, who the hell is this guy? Like they did with the dude from the Wire fam. Like, who the hell is this guy? And this
Exactly.
But I mean, they wanted, because you know what? The another reason they brought him down NXT, because Triple H saying, okay, do you think NXT is a third brand, or you think it's just a developmental?
I look at it as a third. Hell, it's the second brand. SmackDown don't exist.
I don't really. Thank you. Oh, you on the bandwagon? It don't exist. But I don't consider it as a. I don't consider it as a number 2. Well, it's my number 1 show, but it's more developmental, because on the brand, I mean, you have SmackDown and Raw. They do, some wrestlers go back in between, but most likely when you leave NXT, I mean, I'm not including Sasha and them all. They all came back there for a match. That's because they wrapping stuff up with their storylines. But it's like it's a developmental. So it's like they not. It's like, it's not really a brand to me in a way.
But I look at it like this, because okay, wrestling in itself is a developmental. Building your character, doing learning different moves, that's developmental.
Mm-hmm.
Type of deal. So when people refer to it as developmental, it's like, well, what were they doing for the X amount of years that they were in the Indies or in TNA? That's development they characters.
Right, but I'm talking about as far as NXT though. Like not.
No, but that's why I don't see it as a developmental.
Oh, okay.
It's a brand of its own. There are some people who watch only NXT but don't watch the main roster. That's not, you can't really consider that development. I mean, that's like, we'll say it like this. NXT is college football to the main roster being the NFL. You have some people that's really good in NXT, but they get to the main roster and they suck. Or they go to the main roster and they knock it out the park. But I wouldn't say it's a developmental in the sense that now for some, yes. I mean, like some of the newer women wrestlers, like like Carmella and Billie Kay and some of the other girls, Dana Brooke also. But would you call it a developmental for Bayley and for Emma? No.
Okay, you put it like that. I mean, we're gonna disagree for now. I mean,
and keep in mind, I did not mention the all red one. So.
Oh, Becky Lynch.
No.
Oh, all red. Oh.
Yeah, the one that's ripping off Ric Flair.
God.
And we're not gonna talk about her on this show. Not on this show.
Eva Marie.
On another show. We'll talk about her on another show.
To cut you off for a second. Whatever was in your background, I was jamming to it. I don't know what was your watch. I don't know what's on your TV right now, but I know everybody can hear it. But
there's nothing on my TV. You sure that was me? You sure that's not you?
No, I hear something in the background from your end. It's quiet. The dogs are quiet now. People are gone.
There's nothing. Everything's turned down. I don't know what you're hearing.
I hear something in your background. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Okay, so moving on.
Yeah. What other news you got, Jay?
Alright, so another rumor that's going around. This one's been going around for a little minute. And I kind of have to say that I'm somewhat involved in this little story.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if you heard Nikki's promo in regards to her being the divas champion and all that.
Ugh.
Right? So I in a joking way, which I tend to do a lot during Monday Night Raw, I kind of put out a joke tweet of where I said, Nikki, I'm gonna let you finish, but at Santana Garrett, anyone who knows that name, formerly Brittany from TNA, and she's now she's been working in the indies as well in different promotions. Actually, she's a women's champion in a couple of different promotions. And since I follow her on Twitter and everything, I added her. I said, and at Santana Garrett is the real women's champion. Well, she actually saw it and she retweeted it and had ha in there. The story being is that she also is being looked at by WWE as them bringing her in to come to NXT. Now, me, I'm a fan of hers. I've watched quite a bit of her indie work. I watched a lot of her stuff in TNA. Haven't seen a lot of her recent stuff because I just haven't been kind of watching. I'm kind of being a bad wrestling fan by not watching. But at the same time, she's good at what she does, and I think if she decided to go to WWE, it would be a boost to the women wrestling in NXT and potentially down the road to the divas division on the main roster. What are your thoughts on that?
Before I give you my thoughts on that, it's another wrestler. I think she's Japanese. I think she's coming too. I think.
Yes.
To NXT. So.
Her name's was it Kana?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of being bad with the name right now. I should have looked it up.
I'm sorry. I don't know her name. But yeah, she's coming too. But I don't really know much about Brittany. I probably saw her on TNA before. I really don't know. But I mean, it would be good to bring more not divas, women wrestlers to NXT.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you're fine.
No, I was just gonna add too. I say because let's say I'm a fan of hers and everything. Let's say I follow her on Twitter and stuff like that. And we've interacted like not big, major, or anything like that. I mean, she's favorite and retweeted some of my stuff, but just something about her, she has that it quality. So anyone who listens to the show, check out Santana Garrett. Whether via Twitter or whatnot, or even seek out some of her matches and see what I'm talking about, and that's a plug for her. So,
okay.
So that's that. And the last little news that I have is, well, WWE is kind of pissed off some fans once again, which is a shocker, but. They apparently, and it's still rumored, but it's not official, but it's being reported that they have signed Tough Enough contestant ZZ to a developmental contract.
That's how I feel about it.
I mean, I didn't watch Tough Enough. I mean, because for one, once I saw that they really was playing it up as a reality show, I said I'm not watching that. So I really don't know too much about him. I mean, I've seen him, and I mean,
he's 19, so I mean, he has a long way to go.
So they say.
I didn't watch.
Like I told you, you say he's 19. He looks 40 to me.
I think they say he was 19. I mean, he do look pretty old. I mean,
yeah. So
I tried to watch it. It lasted under 10 minutes. Like it really did. So I heard Daniel Bryan was funny on there. So
I think Daniel Bryan was high half tonight, but that's just a joke.
Cause he probably was looking like, why the fuck I'm on the show? Because if you watch other Diva, you will see he's so mellow at times. It's like, why the fuck he's on that show? Like, the Miz is the host now. We know why he on there. But if you would have had somebody else on there, I'm like, okay. But with Daniel Bryan, I never watched like a full episode.
I guess they had to give him something to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because well, we'll talk about him next show.
Yeah.
But to go back to Raw for a second.
Okay.
I do not like when they say season premiere. It is not a season premiere. You had to edit it out because I yelled just now. It is not for people who watch it on the daily basis. It is not a season, you idiot. Stop saying that. Stop.
Well, I'm going to say this too. You notice they only say their season premiere always coincides with Monday Night Football.
Yeah. It does. Sad.
It always coincides with that. So it's like they're trying to be in competition with Monday Night Football. But there is no competition.
Yeah, cause I saw a researcher it a little while ago, and they was third to it was football first, and I think the sports center was second, and then they was third. So I mean in the top three. So what the website I was looking at, I don't know what's confirmed, but yeah.
Yep. So I mean, that's all the little rumor buzz that I got right now. I mean, I'll probably find some other stuff for the next show, but that's just the three little things I want to mention.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so our last thing that we're going to talk about is
Night of Champions. Whew. That's how I feel.
That's how you feel about Night of Champions? So you're not happy about Night of Champions?
No, I'm sorry. Okay, you remember I said earlier, this doesn't like it now. The pay-per-view may actually be good. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
'cause
liking the build-up, but SmackDown's coming on this week. We didn't. By the way, when you all listen to this, we didn't talk about SmackDown because we didn't. We are recording before SmackDown. Actually, Tuesday.
Well,
Actually, they're recording right now.
We're recording as SmackDown is actually being taped.
Actually, yeah. So it don't exist to me. So we're not talking about it. Maybe next time. So sorry. Yeah. Night of Champions. I'm trying. You had the list right? Because I think I.
I thought you had the list.
Oh shoot, I did, but I accidentally logged out. Oh crap! Hold on, let me look at it again. But I
Yes, this is it's Keda and Jay trying to scramble to end the show.
pretty much. Oh, to talk about the pre-show. You remember it was a Cody Rhodes team. Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
It was Cody Rhodes.
yeah. It's Okay, I got a list here. The match list. I'm gonna go in order that is listed here on Wikipedia.
No, God.
No, don't. No, okay. Well, all right, I won't. For the pre-show, it's gonna be a 6-man tag team match of Neville and the Lucha Dragons versus the Cosmic Wasteland, Stardust, and the Ascension. So who you picking in that match?
Do I care? I'm gonna be at church probably when this going on.
For the purpose of this show, you have to care.
Okay. Shit. Okay, time out. Who won last time? Was it was Neville and
I have no clue.
No. No.
I have no clue.
You ain't let me finish. Damn. The match between it was Stardust tagging up with I'm about to say JBL. Lord have mercy. King Barrett and versus that dude from the Green Arrow or whatever Arrow.
Stephen Amell and Neville.
Yeah, Neville. Who did Neville and them win that match?
Yes, they did.
Okay, so I'm going for Stardust in this one. Okay, so Stardust won in this one. That's my prediction.
All right.
Oh,
next.
and I'm sorry, and with the extension or with the watered down version of what was our favorite man the group back in the day, the Ministry of Darkness. This is like
corporate ministry.
Yeah, corporate wrestling ministry. Corporate ministry. Yeah, this is like the watered down kids version of it, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. What was the second match?
All right. Well, since you said don't go in order that is on Wikipedia, I'm gonna kind of skip around here. And the next one I mentioned is
Time out. Put in the order that you think is gonna happen.
In the order I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and we're gonna see if you're right or not.
All right. Okay. Well, it kind of actually coincides with it because the first match on the show I think will be for the tag team championship. The New Day versus the Dudley Boys. Now, I think I'll go first on this one. To be honest, I think the Dudleys will win the match, but New Day will stay champions.
Exactly. That's why I said the same thing. Like
and the reason why I say that, I think that because what's the next pay-per-view after this?
You asking me?
Well,
I
want to say
TLC?
Is it? Or was it Hell in a Cell?
Hell in a Cell. Whatever.
Well, Miz thought that this pay-per-view was Hell in a Cell, but that's enough.
Wait a minute, hold up. What? Why?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Why did he think that?
Because it was doing when Bray told him that he's not safe on his own show. He botched up real bad, and he called Night of Champions Hell in a Cell.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
So, but I think that's the next pay-per-view. I might be wrong with that, but I think that's the next pay-per-view. But yeah, I think the Dudleys win the match, but New Day stay the champion. Just so at the next pay-per-view, well, if it's TLC or if it's Hell in a Cell.
No, you're right. You're right. It's Hell in a Cell. It's October 25th in California, the Staples Center.
Well, I think the next match between the two will probably be a tables match where the Dudleys become 10-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
You know what? I would keep the belts on New Day. Not because I like them. Just because they keep playing hot potato. If they really... Well, we know the Royal Rumble was really about the Royal Rumble match. But if you make them win at Royal Rumble or like down the line, I can see that. But I don't want to see them win like now. Or in the next month. I prefer to have them do it next year or something. I don't know. Because New Day just got the titles back. You see what I'm saying? These too much of a short title run for me.
But at the same time, you putting them belts on the Dudley boys.
Is it going to help? But okay, you putting the belts on the Dudley. Do you think it's going to help the other teams? Because how many teams you have now?
You got not including the Dudleys. You have primetime players. You got
They
New
voted
Day.
them already.
Yeah, but you got
the Lucha
you got
Dragons.
you got the Ascension. You got Lucha Dragons.
But they faces though.
That doesn't matter. You can always change up because the Dudleys are truly tweeners.
Yeah.
Depending on who they fighting, they can be good or bad. So it really don't matter when it comes to them.
Okay. Alright, you put it that way. Yeah.
So that's that. The next match, I'm gonna say that is gonna be
the Divas match?
No.
Or Dolph match?
I think that's gonna go later in the show.
Like the middle? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that the next match is gonna be Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. And
Rusev winning.
I don't know. I think Lana makes her return at Night of Champions and screw Rusev out of the match.
No, because I told you Dolph Ziggler gave her some earrings or a bracelet to Summer Rae. So what if Lana come back and betray the Dolph Ziggler, and then we see Lana and Rusev back together?
Nobody wants to see that. People like Lana the way she is now. They don't.
Well, not everybody. I mean, I don't really care for the story.
I'm talking about that entrance when she comes out and she turns around and
Of course you all do. Of course. Okay, people. Jay likes how she comes to the ring. He's not talking about her mic skills or.
Well, she's improved on that. I mean, I like the way she looked, but at the same time, she has improved. She become a fan favorite. I don't think they would blow that up right now.
You talking about WWE now? Are you kidding me?
But remember, Vince loves Lana.
True. Oh, he loved even Marie too. Yeah, I brought her name up twice. Twice.
So right there, he's gonna put all in. He's not gonna ruin what they done built up with her. They're not gonna ruin that just yet.
I'm about to say, yeah, okay. Right. Okay. You're right. I must be a Cena fan. They're not gonna ruin that. Jesus. But
now this is where I might lose my my streak of when the matches take place, because I'm gonna say that Ambrose Reigns versus the Wyatts is gonna be the next match after that. And I can't pick it because of the fact that it's third man. I I don't know I have no inkling of who the third man is, so I
Um,
can't pick the man. I can't pick it.
I'm gonna just go with by DQ. I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
Okay.
By DQ, they win. By DQ.
Any final prediction on who the third man gonna be?
God, we went through this earlier. I don't know. It's not gonna be Randy Orton. No. I don't know. I just that gave me a headache earlier. I don't know.
Like I said, it has to be someone that's not part of WWE.
Vince McMahon.
No.
Well, that was a nice background. Okay, but anyway, one
All
duo,
right.
one duo.
So
But so are you gonna pick someone win this match, or are you just gonna skip it?
I can't. I told you I'm undecided. I can't pick.
No, you gotta pick this. Just pick something then, because I want to beat you at this little game we're playing right now. So pick something. Since I'm losing my fantasy football, so I need to win somewhere.
All right. Well, you and me both, but
Oh yeah, we suck. Pause. Okay.
but I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with the Wyatt family.
Okay. All right.
Just because of whoever this third man may or may not be.
I don't know. We'll see. I think they win it by DQ. You know, every pay per view there got to be some type of messed up finish. So we
Now-
will see.
Now the next one I'm gonna say here. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the U.S. title.
Okay, yeah, because time out.
Hmm?
I don't know. Did you hear? I don't know what I was listening to. They was like John Cena and Seth Rollins might end the show. I don't know how true that is.
I heard that, but that doesn't make sense.
Unless they gon' I don't know. Yeah, but go ahead.
But yeah, so Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the U.S. title, and I think Cena wins.
Nope.
Cena wins the U.S. title back.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I say yes.
Nope.
Reason why I say yes. Everyone liked that U.S. Open challenge.
Nope.
Everyone liked it. And when they took that belt off of Cena, it ruined that whole thing because people actually looked forward to it.
Okay. If he win the belt back, who else can he wrestle right now in the this open challenge?
Hell, I don't know. They'll find somebody.
Exactly. No. You okay, you know what? If they give the belt back to him, that would keep him out the main title picture.
Exactly.
Okay, I see your point, but Seth Rollins, I'm making a bold prediction. He is keeping both titles. That's how bold I am. He ain't losing them titles yet. He ain't losing. No, he's not losing. No.
All right.
If he lose one, I'm like, okay, time out. He's not losing the U.S. Championship, but if he lose the belt, I can see Sting beating him. And I see Sheamus pasty
Cashing in on
behind.
Sting.
Yeah, his pasty cashing ass come out there, and win. And then I can see Triple H raising Sheamus' hand up for some reason. I just see Triple H in this. I don't know. Every pay per view, I keep saying Triple H gonna screw over Rollins. I'm just waiting for that because you know at WrestleMania it's gonna be Seth versus Triple H. I mean, we all
So basically, it's gonna be SummerSlam 2013 all over again.
pretty much. Yeah, and you know me too well. That's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. I just see him because you know WrestleMania is right around the corner, man. Like that was quick. So it's like, yeah, it's going to be he ain't losing, but what's the next match?
Next match, I'm gonna say is gonna be the big guy versus the other big guy, Kevin Owens, for the Intercontinental Championship.
That's awesome.
And I say we will crown a new Intercontinental Champion in one Kevin Owens.
That's a tough one because I think the same way. For some odd reason, I think he will win, but I don't think he'll win the belt. I don't. No, I'm sorry. I think Ryback's gonna win, but I want Kevin Owens to win. But I don't know.
I say I'm going with Mr. Owens.
You know what? I'm trying to see. I don't think they're gonna make Ryback lose that belt no time soon.
He's had it for a good minute. Remember, he won that thing at Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's been a while. Yeah. I mean,
He's had it for a while. So
okay. You know what? All right. I go with Kevin Owens. Okay. Ryback. Okay. This
no. You have to change your pick.
No. Listen though. No. I just came up with a really good idea. My Keda booking. I call it right now. Okay. So if Kevin Owens win, Ryback get his match at Raw, then Daniel Bryan makes his return. And then
And challenge him for the Intercontinental Championship.
I guess I don't know. I go with Kevin Owens. I like Kevin Owens. I mean, I like Ryback too, but I don't know. But my thing is, what would you do with Ryback after this?
Yeah, I say, well, he probably would take some time off.
I like Randy Orton. I got you. All right. So what is the next match?
But before we move on, I just want to say it's going to be interesting to see if he can get Ryback in that pop-up powerbomb move.
He can.
Okay. All right.
He can.
Or maybe he'll bring back his old finishing, the package pile driver, which I do. WWE ain't gonna allow that, but yeah.
Yeah, they not. I'd rather see that than the Springboard Stunner, but okay.
All right, so
dun, 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 dun.
It'd be funny if Kevin Owens did the Springboard Stunner, but
anyway, he we know he would hit it correctly though. That's the difference. So
yeah, probably.
All right, so
anyway, so
the Divas match next or no?
Yes, it is. Nikki versus Charlotte for the.
Woo.
But the thing is, now it's pretty much there's no way Nikki is gonna beat Charlotte clean. So Nikki's gonna lose the title.
This is a hard one because it's like I could see her losing, but it's like WWE want to erase AJ Lee Street. Like they want to erase that shit. Like I could see her going to Survivor, but it won't make no sense though. I see everybody thinking Charlotte's gonna win. Like I could see her. I thought she was gonna win last night. Stupid of me.
But answer me this: with that stipulation that Stephanie put on that match, there's no way Nikki can beat Charlotte clean.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know you was watching at this point. I know you took a break, but do you remember Randy Orton versus Christian? I believe it was at a Money in the Bank when if Randy Orton snapped on Christian. No.
Yeah, when Christian spit in his face.
Yeah. So and then Randy Orton lost his belt. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can see Charlotte winning over there. Okay. Well, I'm not saying she gonna spit her in her face. No.
But something similar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For right now, I might change my mind at the pay-per-view, but I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
Okay.
No. You know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm going with Nikki better.
Okay.
I'm going with Nikki. The only reason, because I think Paige is turning. I'm thinking Paige is turning. I'll go with Nikki for this one. Paige is turning. She's turning.
Okay.
All right. So who you going for, Charlotte?
I'm going with Charlotte.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking Nick. I don't. Oh no! Time out. Hold up.
What?
Woman, Stephanie. She said if anybody interfered, she lose her belt automatically, right?
Yes.
Oh, Lil Man, Charlotte winning. I forgot about that part. Okay, Lil Man, Charlotte winning. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm all jumbled up over here. All right. So what's the next? The last match is
for the championship title.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus Sting.
a mini the mini Superman versus Sting. Yeah. He looked like a Power Ranger. Seth
Yeah,
Rollins when
yeah,
he came out in that white, I thought he was Jesus. you remember?
Jesus.
You remember when Shawn Michaels came out his white versus the Undertaker at WrestleMania 25? He came out with all
Yeah.
his white. Yeah, that's what he reminded me of a little bit. But so who you think is gonna win this match? You think it's gonna be DQ? What do you think?
It most likely it's gonna be some kind of dusty finish. Uh, so yeah, it's gonna be nobody's gonna win that match. Not Seth, not Sting, not the fans.
I
Nobody's gonna.
I hate when they do this for a main event show. It should not be a what's the word I'm looking for, Jay? Like a like every main event should have a finish to a match. Not a screw. Okay, it should have a finish, but but like after the match is done, then you go screw somebody over. Oh, it shouldn't have an unfinished match. It should just be let the match happen, and like after the match, that's fine. Do what you want to do. I hope it's a finish to this match. Well,
Oh,
if it's a double count out, I don't see that happen for the main event. If this match is the main event awards, it
yeah,
should be, but you know we talking about WWE here,
yeah. I don't know,
so
but I got a bad. And if Monday night is if any indication what could possibly happen, then yeah, like I say, it's gonna be a terrible.
I think Seth is winning both. I mean, I think he keeping both belts. I mean, if I'm wrong, oh well, but I don't see him losing it. I don't see him losing.
I
No,
mean,
because they made him look bad 2 weeks on Raw when he lost the both for the well not they make him look bad, but they make it makes you like, oh shit, he might lose. And then on Raw, when Steen and Johnson and them parade in the ring and stuff. So I I could see him winning. He probably won't win clean, which I want to see, but that's another situation for another time. But is there anything else you want to add to the pay-per-view?
anything I want to add to it? I just hope that it is a good show
Knock on
and
wood.
I get my money's worth.
Knock on 999, son. But yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I just hope I get my money's worth. That's
Alright,
all I ask.
pretty much. I think we done here. I mean, nothing
So,
else. You
so those
good?
are those are our predictions for Night of Champions. If I mean this show may or may not be up before Night of Champions, so if anyone hears it, you know, you can tweet either me or Keda, your predictions for Night of Champions, and we all see who's right and who's wrong.
Right. We're gonna start a Twitter page up very soon. So
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
yeah, and then YouTube, we got y'all. We still in developmental right now, like NXT. But
Oh no.
we well we not on that level yet, but we get there. We get there. We like SmackDown right now. We don't want this yet.
Yeah.
Okay, just not yet. But nothing else. We good. Like
I think it's time to say good night.
all right. Well, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me at Twitter at yeah you know it 1991. I gotta spell it out one more time because people are like what? So it's YEAH the letter U KNOWIT 1991. And Jay, what people can follow you at, man?
You can follow me on Twitter at Real Black Yoda, which is soon to be changed. So who knows? Maybe before this show is even posted, um, it can be changed to something else. But as far as right now, that's where you can find me
Okay, and I just want to give a mini shout out. I'm not giving a shout out who you think I'm going to get a shout out right now.
at.
I'm
Who,
gonna give.
John Cena?
Oh God, I'm about to hang up on you so bad. No, fool. I want to give a shout out to Ron. Oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me. Robin and John Restino. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know, Robin. And you could go follow them or Robin at JRRESTAINO. So it's JR Restino. So at JR Restino. And I will let you all know to follow her husband. Oh, yeah, follow John. Her husband is John Restaino 13 as well. So they are huge wrestling fans. They love sports as well. Anybody you want to get a shout out to, Jay?
Nah, not really.
Oh, he not gonna do it. Saw with an M. Okay, that's cool.
Like I said, we not. I mean, I like your, shout out and plug for Robin and John, but yeah, I
Hi,
have.
Robin. Hi, John. They probably the only ones gonna listen to this, but
Well,
hi.
and our unofficial third man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, we got a secret third man too. So.
Yeah, God, we do. But
So,
he's way better than whoever's the show partner is gonna be.
and plus, you already boasted him all up on our other.
Well, people
So-
ain't hear that yet, so
No, they ain't heard it yet, but when they do hear it, so
pretty
yeah.
much. Well, thanks for tuning in to KedaNJay Wrestling or Talks Wrestling.
Our first of hopefully many.
First episode, yes, and this was a freaking test run, but I think we did pretty good.
I think so.
I'm gonna clap for the both of us. New Day Rocks.
All right. See, I was gonna join in on the clap, but then you went that route.
New Day Rocks. Yeah, I didn't say dun. I can't say it no more. But yeah,
Good. That's good.
yeah, edit that out because that's not gonna be the end of the show with that. God. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Peace.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, a Rage in the Cage, Penis in Uranus, the only thing that matters, which means he's gotta be together.